man. Little pre-pod, little quick pre-pod. Speaking of no
You guys
Diddy.
are on some shit, yo.
Speaking of no Diddy.
You guys are on some shit today.
No diggity.
Keston said the craziest thing at work. It was wild.
Please let me hear this because this is gonna lead into the first topic I want to talk.
So
Let's go.
we're at work.
Oh, hold on.
We already clapped, Matt. That's what. Okay. See, this is the bullshit. No Diddy.
Yeah, like
Pause.
holy.
We're at work and someone did something like really smart. They actually like used their brain and wanted to do something intelligent.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I think Keston offered. Like, I was like, "This is the brains I needed."
Holy shit.
I stood there like, "These are the brains you." Yo,
Did that just come out of his mouth?
He just smirked. He
Pause.
just smirked. I'm like, no, you gotta say something.
That's
You gotta
cool.
say something.
He just smirked.
He just smirked. He's like, pause. I was like, no, pal,
He didn't want to pause it.
this is the brains I need.
Oh my gosh.
Some people be getting cheese at me because I say pause or whatever, way too much, or the case may be. It's like, but sometimes there has to be a pause on that.
There'll be times when I just ignore y'all because it's just on some stupid shit, but some shit has. That is a
That's a-
full. Yo,
That's a yo.
almost punch you in the
Stop
face
the
with that
truck.
shit.
Plane's gonna pause midair.
Said that's the brain. Yeah.
That's the brains I need. Here's the to a next man. You gotta cool out, fam.
What did the guy say?
They just laughed. Everyone just died because I literally stopped walking. Like I looked like, fam, what?
What did you just say?
And he's just like, oh.
So okay,
You gotta say pause on that. That's a big pause.
that is a big pause.
That's a big pause,
That is a big
family.
pause.
Come on now.
So, with that being said,
This is pre-pod. I hope you know that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I'll make sure.
with that being said, like, have you ever had a time when your boss has said something just crazy in general? It's just not. It doesn't even have to be like a pause where you think, but it could be one of those like, yo, you're not allowed to say that. Like,
Yeah, 100%. Especially where I work, 100%. And sometimes I've paused my boss. He says something crazy. Like, I under my breath, obviously, I'm like, pause. Like, whoa.
Can you say one of those things or?
I can't still, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to work for this company, and this guy who was my boss at the time said, just like, were you born here? I'm like, yeah. And then he's just like, because sometimes you don't understand what I'm saying to you, and it feels like type shit like where it's just like I'm not understanding. Like he's fob, but he's asking me if I.
So
It was one of those where I
you
was just
can't
like-
ask me that.
Okay.
People be forgetting like certain accents. Like some people just don't understand, or maybe like for example, you talk too fast.
I understand. Thing is, I understand English.
You're not speaking.
He don't speak.
Exactly. That's what I mean. He's not speaking proper English. You expect me to understand what you're saying, and I'm like, fam, what?
Crazy.
Like, yo,
It's like I'm not gonna even.
it's like quote unquote on a positive name. When he starts talking to you, you're like, wait, nigga, what you just said to me, fam? What? You expect me to understand? Huh?
Church.
You didn't understand what I said? No. What? So what'd you say? And he tries to run it back. So it'd be like that sometimes. It happens a lot more often than anything else because, again, Toronto's a melting pot.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised that they even speak English sometimes. That's the real shit.
Thing is, I love and this was a Filipino guy, so I love the Filipino accent,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I wasn't able to communicate good with him, but maybe it's just a personal thing. I
It
don't know.
could be. It could be.
I don't
Some
know.
shit.
What's Matt saying?
I
Sorry.
don't know. He's talking some nonsense. Matt, stop texting during the EP, please. Can you take? Do not disturb. Do not disturb right now, Matt. I want you involved. You know the first time when Matt did the do not disturb on his phone, he was more involved. He was asking questions. He was
Sure.
he was in the shits. What happened to that? Put your phone do not disturb and show it to us. Turn to us, please. I want to say that before we start. I know you guys love this pre-pod shit.
Oh my god.
Good man. All right, put it down now. Put it by the air freshener. All right.
That goes crazy to talk about. What? Repeat the question.
That's crazy. Like this is a podcast. People are like, is Matt like in a different like room? It's like no, he's just right over there.
Yeah, he's right there. Holy fuck.
Oh, Matt.
All right, yo.
You're a great guy. Let's go.
Shit, man. Oh, see.
See,
I'm just hard of hearing.
we know.
You guys have
I'd see
family
you.
members that are you noticing that in your parents? Like, hey, they're getting a little older.
Yeah.
Like, they have to repeat to them, like, yo. Yeah, yo.
I realized my dad's like driving has declined. Like, just not driving the same way he used to. Like when he used to like teach me, which is obviously over 10 years ago. So it's like, yeah, shaky, going over the curbs and shit.
Right. Not
Cars-
slowing down when he needs to.
Car's crooked on the driveway. I'm like, fam, what were you thinking when you did this?
Oh my gosh, but we gotta love him though. We gotta love
Always,
him.
bro. OG.
Let's start off this pod. I mean, hope everything is good. Hope everybody is loving the weather. I don't even know if it's raining or if the sun's out by the time this comes out.
By the
But
time it drops, it should be 20 outside, is what is predicting.
weather machine.
Weather machine.
Okay, got
Don't
it.
make no sense.
Got it. Because it was literally snowing the day before we started recording. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the warm weather. And if you like rain, then I mean, get in your vibe, yo. Get in your vibe.
True.
Yeah. I always find myself catching a vibe in the rain. So, anyways,
Man, yeah, man.
so let's start this thing up.
Let's go.
Okay. Uh-oh. Who that?
Another one.
All right, I'm your host, DV, goddammit, alongside my mans now. Let me get my job. We got cards in the stool.
Cards.
We got Matt behind the keys. And yeah, when we come together, you know what time it is. It's episode 128. Let me just shout out to the YouTube listenership, the Spotify listenership. Where else? We on TikTok. Go crazy on our TikTok.
Yes, sir.
Posting shit every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hope you guys loved our last episode because we had all the hot takes in there.
Yeah, man. Longer EP2. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
2 hours of that shit. Let's go.
I'm aiming for 1 hour this episode.
DV literally messaged me that. I was like, yeah, fam.
I'm aiming for it, but I don't think
It's because the music breakdown took a minute. And again, we got to give you all the takes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you have any thing that you're just like, oh shit, I forgot to talk about via that, or you said it all? Well, okay.
I said it all.
By the time this comes out on the Friday, yeah, so Future and Metro are gonna drop again. So just looking forward to that. I'll say that real quick. And Metro did also say that his iCloud got hacked. And
So much stupid shit's happening.
and
He's getting some phone calls.
some
some
oh,
phone
you
calls.
seen?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
You see the area code?
Yeah, man.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Hey, right, you're
We'll leave it
right.
at that.
Matt, have you seen anything or no?
Matt actually said he likes the track, or
Yeah.
he just heard bare of it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of that track.
Yeah.
I love the production on that track. The guy who produced the beats,
Metro.
Metro Boom.
crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The man's getting phone calls from some 416 numbers, eh? 647s. Multiple of them, eh?
You know,
Damn.
different numbers too.
I feel like,
Spooky.
yeah. And clearly some older people, has to be some older people with some older numbers because those numbers don't get regenerated. So it has to be someone who's had that number for a hot minute to have a 416.
I'm scared of this topic,
Okay.
so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
I said what I had to say. Hopefully, you guys liked the last episode.
Wonderful
I said that
EP.
already.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, how are you guys?
I've been wonderful. I've been great. So I
Get yourself
cannot
out of
lie.
that word.
Works.
What are you talking about? I'm not saying nothing.
Work's been wonderful. Can't complain about what we're doing here, man. We're on the journey right now. And again, if you haven't already, hit us up on TikTok, follow
Yes.
all the shits, man. Come on
Yes.
now. We working. But yeah, I'm just going through the shits right now. Like honestly, I'm happy with where I'm at with everything, and we keep pushing.
I'm fucking ready for summer, y'all. I'm fucking ready for summer. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get into that still. Matt, how are you?
I'm ready for some bati and some heat.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, shit.
Matt, jump right to it. I want some
like it.
body and some heat.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Matt's ready for the streets.
Oh yeah.
Not wrong.
I think Matt's more ready for these street interviews than me, DV.
Big time, man.
Matt's ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god. How you doing, DV?
Good. Yeah, I'm just waiting for summer. Like I kind of need some motivation and just other things to do other than just edit and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We outside the summer for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Hopefully.
More safely, mind you. Very, very much safely. Yeah.
A few quick just music topics I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
PND 4 is coming out just now. Do you guys see the cover art? It's
Crazy.
been-
Yeah.
Bacchus.
Yeah. I was gonna say. You can put that on cover art.
Bacchus.
You think that's
Never
gonna be
stop.
the cover art?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't. maybe it's just getting like ready for like that kind of summer, that kind of year he's looking at.
Maybe it's like the preview. Like it's like a teaser.
It could be a teaser, and it could actually be the art.
I mean, it's good promo.
Very
Yeah,
good promo.
I think
Very
it's-
good way to drop. So that's what I mean. It could just be a ploy to pull more people in, or it actually could be the cover art. I wouldn't be mad at it if it is.
He'd be ballsy to put that as cover art because
Why?
Because if that's gonna go in like a record
2024.
store or whatnot, because people actually buy the records, right?
I think it'll be cut higher. It's still gonna
Yeah.
be the same flow, but it's gonna be cut a little bit higher.
Yeah, it was decent.
A little bit higher.
Yeah, it was decent, but like I was like, I know what this is.
Oh, dude, good for you for knowing what it
Yeah.
was.
No, but no, like that frame was like, yo, the kids would know what this is. They could probably tell. But
That's your
12-year-olds are crazy.
Matt, that's your view. That's literally your view.
Yeah, but to
So-
have that out there, no, I think he's gonna change it, and it's probably gonna be something with like him in the background.
Yeah.
Just, I'm just going based off of just previous old party albums.
He's changing it up, man. Maybe he's changing it up.
Yeah.
Maybe and that can kind of give you an idea what kind of album is gonna be. That's another thing too.
It's gonna
we're looking
be
for.
like the Weekend trilogy. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those albums.
Yeah, I mean, party always gets into that kind of bag, so I just expect the same regular, just stay on your type of flow, get into the bars, get into the, just word foreplay. Literally, just go crazy with the words. Like,
Big's gonna be a good one.
literally one of the best writers in the game. So,
Very good one. Can't wait.
yeah.
Be a good job. And do we have a date on that?
Matt, can you look it up? I think it's coming out in April, so check on that. I know Bryson's music is releasing, or it's out by now, so
Okay.
I'm gonna listen to that for sure.
100%. Been liking what he's been dropping.
Yeah, because last episode we gave Future and them like a lot.
Yeah, we did.
I also wanted to shout out Jay Critch, yo. Jay Critch dropped an album a week or two before the Future shit dropped, and I was bumping that, and then since
Yeah.
so it's just like damn. So I was listening back to it, and I was just like, no, this I gotta put this in rotation, and keep dropping.
It's funny. It's funny you said that. I actually got a notification from Spotify saying, "Yo, we made a whole playlist with Jay Critch in it." I clicked that so quick. Yup, let's go.
nice,
And it gave
nice.
me all the ones. I'm like, yes, I remember this now. It's like, yo,
That's good.
yeah, good shit.
It's April 26th.
Oh, lit.
Wow.
Lit.
I think it actually is the cover art, to be honest. I think he's actually just gonna go with that.
I think he's gonna change it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna put money. You gonna put $5 on it? $5? Sorry. Should I ask?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should I ask
Let's do
Keston
it
for you?
No, let's do it.
$5.
Let's do it. Shake on. Let's go.
Air shake. Let's go on video. Okay.
Yeah, because you can't put your hand in, or else they'll know you're white.
That's true. Yeah, we don't want Matt. You can't be seen by anybody, bro.
And I'm just going base. If I'm wrong, I'll obviously pay. I'll pay it on the pod. But I'm just going, frankly, just based on Party Next Door 1, 2, 3,
No, number 4.
and Party Mobile, and
Oh shit. Yeah, that's true.
in 7 days. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm betting that he's breaking the pattern.
Hey,
I like
somebody's gotta
it.
do it.
I like
Let's
it.
do it.
I like
Somebody's gotta
it.
do it.
Real quick, I'm just gonna shout out to just an artist that dropped as well. His name is Sir.
Yes,
just
sir.
good. Yeah, literally, just some good ass R&B. And right now, it's been I'll be in my We Don't Trust You bag, and then when I want to like fully just cool out, I'll go listen to Sir. So make sure whoever listens to R&B and listening to this pod, go out and get that.
No, I hear that. I hear that. You
Alright,
gotta change up.
Cos.
You gotta change up your music sometimes, and it's super important. Can't be on the same wave
No,
all the time.
I'm not trying to sleep to trap. I can't. I used to be able to do that.
Really?
I used to be.
How? I couldn't do that.
I used to fall asleep to Chief and them. Come
Yeah,
on now.
no.
That was back in the day, though.
Oh yeah, I had to been.
That was back in the day.
I'm busting no Wayne right now. Get some Wayne to fall asleep.
Let's stay on some music shit. I don't know if you guys heard. Chance the Little Rapper.
Oh no, I
let me
seen
play.
that. Sorry, I had to react. Sorry,
Please.
sorry.
Okay, so as I was saying, Chance the Rapper and his wife split after 5 years. Anybody who knows Chance the Rapper like that knows that lots of his music mainly like right after Acid Rap was mainly just him like rapping about how it is to be in love and how much he loves his wife and all that fun stuff. This happened literally a year and a bit after him attending Trinidad Carnival and catching the wine and yeah. So to my guys that's listening, don't when
Be
you're
careful.
when you're I think when you're fully wifed like that, you can't do those ones. I'm sorry. I know it's a little wine doesn't hurt nobody. But at the same time, if you're not from the Caribbean and don't have those just cultural just things in mind,
Caribbean ties and
like
stuff. Yeah.
it's not one of those. So what's your thoughts on just everything?
I feel like probably there was more to it than just the wine, but that probably was what stemmed down to it as well too. But hey,
Yeah, I think
you know who you are. You know who's gonna be on camera. You know people are gonna see it. So I feel like that was just a shot still. So I feel like he was maybe tired, maybe done, maybe just going through shit. So hey, that's what it is.
I think that wait, so who do you think did it? Like who do you think said?
I think Shorty said like, "Yo,
Okay, yeah.
done."
Yeah, because I think just that's a level of embarrassment where it's like not just random people are not just random people are seeing this, but people that are family, that are friends are seeing this, and it went to the whole world. So
That's what I mean when you say like, "Yo, you know who you are. You know what's going on around. You know a lot of people are gonna see this. You know there's photographers and everyone. One of the biggest carnivals in the world. So for sure, people are gonna know who you are and see the photos and stuff in the video. So yeah,
you should have been like
show her a mask.
you should have been like, dude, can you please don't put
I will.
this in vibe?
Yes.
It's like what now. I wish Matt knows about this. Maybe later we could show
Yeah,
Matt.
we could. Yeah, that, hey yo, would never do all that.
Got dollars. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, I don't even know if I even had dollars or you can waste my time doing all that shit. I might send somebody to just do that shit for me though. You fuck nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not doing all
facts.
that.
Please tell me how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Little secret camera. Use those glasses.
Yeah, like
Lose the Ray-Bans. Do a live with just me. Private live.
please.
Tap me in stuff.
Do you feel sad for a chance? Like, what's the temperature like for him?
I think he's fine. I think he's had an opportunity for this past like year to really dissect and take in everything that's happened. And
I think he's been going through the shits over the last year.
but I feel like he's been able to understand why and take in everything from that happening till now. Maybe he is going through this. Maybe it's really hitting him. But I feel like he's had an opportunity to now think of what happened, where he might have went wrong, and be more complete with himself. I don't think he's like fully going through it. I think now it's being publicized and people are seeing it now. And I was gonna be like, all right, well, we'll see what's gonna happen after the fact. And now it's announced, and that we'll see where it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna let's try to think in real world. He's losing himself. He's been making music about his wife. They have 2 kids. Like, no, you're not just like this is hurting. And now I think he has to just spend time with himself, regroup, and try to build somewhat of a routine now because the old routine's done, obviously. For sure. And get into the bag of I need to, as much as I love my wife or my ex and stuff and our kids, I gotta love myself now.
110%.
More than 110%. Before. So I feel like this is just time for him to find himself and
reflect. Reflect on where you might have went wrong as well too. Don't forget that.
Make music. Like you could rap. Like you could go.
Yeah.
He's one of those rappers that could go, but he just chooses not to because it's always the same kind of content. But before all that shit, Acid Rap was one of those, like when I was a teenager, that shit would go. So
I feel like he's gonna cook after this. If he's gonna give him some time, he's gonna come back.
I hope so.
Yeah. Some shit.
Well, back in I was reading this article back in like 2017. Like she actually like they split beforehand, and she actually filed to actually be the sole caretaker for the kid beforehand. So maybe she's the one that's like, okay, this is the second time around that you've been fucking around. It's time for me to try and take the kids and go, kind of thing. But it seems like they're cool co-parenting, from what it seems like. So
I mean, I hope, yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
What's your thoughts after hearing that? Matt, thank you. That's
Yeah, that was
that's
good.
why we need. Hey, do not disturb. Hey,
Yeah, see where that phone is? It was great over there.
Thank
You
you,
can put it in
Matt.
the box if you want to.
Go ahead.
I really do feel like hearing that now, it's like there's been problems for a long period of time now. It's not just
You can't get caught whining. Gotta take.
yeah, like you knew what you were doing. I feel like you got into an argument, something happened beforehand, or whatever happened, and you just did not care. You know those when you just don't care.
Or it's just like, yo, no, I'm gonna go visit some family.
Oh,
I have some
God,
family
no.
on
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
And
He really did get off.
Nobody.
He really did get some shit off when he went down there for sure.
First for my boy though, I feel like this is a perfect time for him to just go in the vault, listen to some even old Future, Savage, on some just sounds like Savage shit, and turn up.
Yeah,
Turn up.
that's the time. This is the time.
Yeah, like
Take your own time to reflect, to do what you need to do,
Do that first.
and then come back to us properly. That's what I want to say. Come back to us properly.
rejection is just redirection.
Hey,
Matt, go ahead.
hit some gunshots for yourself. Yeah, man. I hear that. That's true. A setback is set up for a comeback, man.
God,
Man, what you doing?
God, talk to him, man.
I don't got it tatted on me for no reason. Let's go.
There's something that. How much time do we have? Are we got on time or what? What's popping?
4 minutes.
That's crazy that you don't go through the day and just think like, damn, this would be great and funny for the pod.
Like shit doesn't happen with your man down where he's thinking like just regroup it as like, holy shit, like.
No, I don't do that. I'm gonna have to start doing that.
Stop, Matt.
That's
Matt,
crazy.
that's kind of crazy to me. Like, I feel like people in general go through shit in life and they come to me and be like, yo, do you mind talking about this on the pod? Sure. Sure, because you want to get insight on something that happened to them or someone else as well, too. And
Interesting.
that doesn't happen to you?
I'm just very introspective, so I look at things and I think about it with myself, and I like have a chat with myself and like going over like, okay, what could I done? What went wrong? What could I gone better?
I hear
How do I
that.
fix it? Kind of thing. You know,
I
what
hear
mean?
that. I hear
I go
exactly
like
what you're
instead
saying.
of going outside and like asking for shit, I go inside.
But don't you think it would be a great just topic? Like, yeah, you could do exactly what you're doing, but you think you could just bring it to the pod, be like, hey, like,
Of course.
ABC happened. You don't say to you.
course.
It could be to whoever.
Of course, it's just my habit is to go inside. My habit's just like bring it inside myself and like run through it. I never think to like go. I don't know what the other.
You
what
don't
the
need to get
opposite
advice from us,
introspective
Matt.
is.
You can get advice from me exactly from what you're saying, but I'm saying just bring the topic or whatever happened to you or whoever, and just bring it to the pod. See what we would say, as because other people are watching as well too. Hey viewers, hey listeners,
Hey guys.
right?
Yep, for sure. No, you're not wrong.
I'll start thinking about it my day to day. I'll get a running list going.
Okay, so I have a question.
Kick his ass.
Right? Speaking of just topics and shit. Cause are you cool with your girl kissing a girl when she goes out? Like,
I'm fine with that.
okay, Matt,
Am I
Cue,
there?
cue Katy Perry.
you're guessing you're annoying.
No, I kissed a girl and
okay.
I liked it.
How does the next part go?
The
Cuz?
taste of her cherry chapstick.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah, man.
Thank you for that new TikTok. But no, so Matt, yes,
Yeah,
when
that's
you're not
fine.
when you're not there.
Cool.
Well, it's like
As
right?
long as she's not bisexual.
As long as I'm informed.
Because the thing is, like, if she's bisexual, that's technically cheating.
When does it get to? Okay, nice. When does it get to?
Sorry, this is the way dude was
I
talking.
just
Nice.
realized it. I just realized what you said. Okay, so when does it get to that point where it's just like, yo, I don't really.
It's too much.
Where it's happening too often.
Okay.
If she goes home with the chick, like if you go home with the chick and you're like, oh, I cuddle with her all night, that's fucking bullshit.
That's what girls be
Doing.
doing.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
Back
that.
and just cuddle after.
no, but
when
like cuddle, quote unquote. Y'all can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. My fingers.
Matt's doing this, guys.
Camera's blocking.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, yeah, if it's happening way too often where it's like twice or 3 times out of the month, like this is happening, then it's like I'm gonna get some concerns. But if it happens like once every 4 months, 6 months,
Girls do
like,
that when they're teen.
exactly, it happens. It does happen. So I wouldn't look at anything crazy, but when it happens too many times,
Would you look at it crazy if it was a dyke that kissed her?
yes, I would look at that differently.
Yeah, I would look at it a lot
look at it a lot
differently
differently.
because the dyke's attracted to her. The dyke's is like another dude trying to hit
they're-
on her.
They're gunning for it.
Yeah.
They're gunning for it. Young MA, yo, she
I already told y'all
Yeah.
about that shit. I already told y'all about that
She
shit.
gonna steal your girl.
Headlock,
Yeah,
headlock that
no.
shit. So no. That's where I'm like, hey, yeah, no. I gotta
Young MA pop out to the spot.
Oh,
Hey, we're going. We're going. Don't even look there.
look that direction. But B, no, no.
No.
But B, nope.
it's time for us to go.
Let's go.
Let's go to the
I
next
know we
spot.
just paid to get in, but time to go to the lounge. Young MA's here before you go missing.
Pulling that out.
But I don't mind. Like if I see my shorty wind up on the next shorty, cool with it. If I see like they're go something, hey, I'm cool with this stuff. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's when it happens a little bit too often where it's like, okay, we gotta have a conversation about this.
How does the conversation go?
The conversation's gotta go like
Viewers, is it A, talk to her about what she's going through, how we should resolve this, and what's up with this, or B, try to get a threesome?
This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
nigga, it's not gonna be B. Shut the fuck up. The only time you're getting a threesome off is when
Oh my gosh.
you have a higher chance of getting a threesome with someone that's not your shorty than you do if it is your shorty.
It depends.
Learn
If
that in
you're
real
sure
time.
you're there's different girls that roll different ways. Like there's girls that are like so open to that shit, and there's girls that fall on the other side of the spectrum.
That means you're not the dude. That's not like you guys
Yeah,
aren't.
and you're probably right. She's probably one of those like
Yeah.
polyamorous kind of like
You're not
fucking
locked
girls.
in.
Yeah,
You're not
of
locked in.
course.
You're not locked in like that, man. I promise you.
Yeah.
There's no woman that would actually allow that to go down if you guys are actually that serious. Come on.
No. Fuck out of here, Cons.
There's a higher I'm saying higher chance.
Oh, yeah.
Like
But it-
vice
I think
versa.
it's
I've
a
heard-
small I think it's a small percentage.
yeah, it's
I've
very
heard
hard
it
to come
happen.
by.
I've heard it happen though, but it's in the early stages, and then later on, the girl's just like, "Yo, we shouldn't have done that because."
Yeah, like
Hope
it's,
you know-
it's not as high
Hope
commitment.
you know no one's talking to that other girl again or vice versa. Promise you that much.
Yeah,
She's getting
that's when
blocked.
the-
She's getting
That's when the nigga fucks up and wants to try to run it back with that thing because it was like, yo, new pokes? Oh, shit.
And I apologize, Deavon. I want to go back to what you're saying. Can you repeat your question, please? 'Cause you had a question for us.
No, it was just about.
Was it A or B? Nigga.
No, it was just about the dyke shit. I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on, like, damn, so, I mean, we're all in agreement that, okay, our girls could kiss other girls and
Cool with that.
stuff, but the dyke is when you say, yo,
Yeah, bro. Because that's another
that's the line.
quote unquote another mandem coming through.
That's
are
exactly.
they canceling the word dyke? Or,
Nah, you can still roll with it. You're fine with that. Yeah.
for now, okay.
I'm saying it's another mandem.
Yeah,
Because you
that's
can
how
hail
it's-
them up. They're
Yeah,
low riding.
yeah.
They're trying to cut the little 1-2s off. Like they're just like us.
They got a hat on top as
They
well.
pro-
Most
They
of
have
them got a hat on top.
Fam, they probably know better ways to treat them than we do because
It's crazy 'cause they're
low-key one.
female.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
low key one, so they probably know what to do.
They have the one up because it's like, yo, no, they have
I
the
wouldn't say
one-
they do.
No,
They have the masculine
say they
energy
Let me
explain,
with the
let me
feet with the
explain, yeah.
with the knowing of the female anatomy.
Exactly. So I could
That's the one up.
I could
I got the one up too though.
I could go to her, but hold on, cause I could go to her and talk to her about all the feminine shit that she goes through. But then I could also put her in her place because I look and act like a dude.
Real one.
So what is your
You're
My thing
also
is,
a
I
dude.
actually got the real hammer. You put on the strap on, not the same shit.
no, gods?
You ain't getting that the same pleasures that no.
Yeah, no shit. They're not getting the same pleasure, but they could do everything that you're doing with the strap. Don't act like it's so different. Where it's like, yo,
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same.
from experience.
No, not from listening. I'm saying I don't think.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I think. I didn't say I know for a fact. You gotta hey.
got it.
No. Stop all that bullshit.
Okay.
See, do you try to put words in other people's mouths? Pause.
You got
Like,
me.
relax, bro.
See, when the pause get too
Bro,
much,
yeah,
you don't even know what
'cause
to
I'm-
pause. You
I'm,
don't even know
I gotta pause everything just in case. You try to clip me up, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Pause.
Alright, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay. That's all I have.
We're gonna need like a pause count this episode. I swear to
Oh
God.
yeah, hundreds, bro.
That's all I have for y'all, really.
EP's gonna be named pause. EP's gonna be named pause. I had one of my youngins come through. I don't know if we saw the youngin drop.
Shit,
Don't know,
again?
don't care.
Oh no,
Oh,
no, no.
we gotta, no, dude, you gotta
Sorry.
fix that up. So you gotta fix it up. I told him to text me. I told him to text me just to be on the safer side of things because I want to make sure I get his exact question. Now let me just pull it up right here. I showed him this. I'm like, yo, we might have already talked about this, but I'll see while going to Mandem. How much money have you spent on a girl that's not your girlfriend? My first instinct to like hearing this, I'm just like, fam, you shouldn't be doing more than spending money on a dinner. And a dinner could vary from anywhere from $50 to $100 is where I put my answer. And he asked me to bring this to the pod and hear what the man have to say. So
Okay, so I'm going to. I hate when I do this because it's like now I'm playing a mat and I have to ask a little bit more about the
go ahead.
question.
You
okay?
could.
With this girl that's not my girl, am I trying to make her my girl? Right? So what about that? Because what if I'm trying to make her my girl and then it just still falls through?
Like it's on a date.
This is like
you're on a
this
date.
is the gray area.
This is the part that sucks. And this is the part that sucks. I would say this is a girl that you're trying to pursue. Because I feel like if you're out here, in his retrospect of things, he's out here trying to find wifey. So I'm gonna go off of his basis. So yes, this is a girl you're pursuing.
Yeah, most I spent is the 200 on that girl when we went to the X. We split it 200 each to go through all the shits, and that was like a first date kind of thing.
That was the worst way to spend $200. God damn it.
Yeah, that was the most I've spent on a girl that wasn't my girl. That was yeah.
If I'm pursuing and I see this girl be my girl, I'm still gonna play the bases as okay, this is the first day, 50 to 100, okay, and then we'll go from there and see where it goes. That's the best thing I can do. I'm not going balls to the wall off rip. And especially you're not mine. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm saved as on your phone.
Right.
I don't know. I could just be a joke to you. I could, yeah.
Sounds
So,
like
You could literally be that in the phone. You could be a joke.
yeah, I could be a joke one, and there's a joke two. Yeah, and that could be my best friend. So that's the crazy part.
You and your Eskimo, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, here we go.
Yeah.
Game played like a sucker. So I feel like playing the outside game, the long game, is a little better for as a man then because we know what kind of time some of these women are on, and not saying all, some of them are. But play the long game. Don't spend all that on something that's not yours.
Yes, I agree with Cods, and Matt's answer is almost right just because he did that in one go. So I'd say doing that in about 3 dates, maybe 4, whatever. However you divide it up, you divide it up. So I would say 200, but in a different, like you break that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break down
Because
$200
it doesn't
between
always-
multiple
Yeah.
dates.
Doesn't be on the first day.
Yeah, it could be movies. It could literally
Yeah.
just be linking up to go to get ice cream, like
Yeah,
whatever.
it looks too try hard if you go fucking too hard from the get go.
It means it's just gonna go up from here. Is basically
Yeah,
what it's stemming down to.
You're setting the bar fucking way too high, because the next day, then you gotta go out. You gotta go up to a cool 400 or a cool 500,
I love
and
it.
then you're on the 5th day, and you're like, oh fuck,
Oh.
now I gotta take her down to the steakhouse downtown. I gotta
So-
drop 3 billies.
So, question. I know we talked about this a couple times, but after that date, did you have another date with that same one?
No, that was the only one.
Jesus.
That's
Thank God, no,
she
that's
was-
a good thing.
that was yeah. It was fucking stupid on my
going
part.
to what you just said, yeah, it would have kept going up.
Yeah.
And her expectations more and more and more.
I was just a thirsty motherfucker. That's all it was. So
Money does not buy.
It doesn't.
No, I can't even say that. Money does buy some pokes, but
it does, but most of the time, if it's not a girl that's doing that,
exactly,
then it's not gonna do it.
Exactly, won't do it. I feel like you're finesse the way you speak to them. The pre talk before a date will always set you up for the date and the rest of the night. To be honest with you, and then depending on how you act on the date will really propel you to
Yeah.
getting shit done.
Nah, you need time with.
Don't
these
need
girls.
money. You do not need money.
You don't need money. You need to spend enough time to be able to get some.
Gotta be able to connect.
Yeah,
Gotta connect the dots.
you gotta build-
That's literally it. You're connecting dots.
you gotta build attraction. You gotta build trust. You gotta build connection.
Yeah, man.
Would you guys rather the financially broke thing or mentally broke?
Oh, That's a hard because
Let's go!
because sometimes the financially broke things are mentally fucking not there.
Come on, huh? You pardon, huh?
I would rather in this scenario I would rather take the financially broke.
Sheesh, Matt, got it, huh?
I would rather take because the other one would just cause me too much mental problems.
Yeah.
At least I could pay to get take my problems away, or like be like, yo, go buy yourself something, get out of my hair.
Cuz we got.
I'm going financially broke. No, I can't deal. I personally can't deal with it.
Okay.
I'm already doing a lot on my own mental. Now I got to take on this as well, too, technically speaking. No. I'll take on the
can't deal with that.
financials. Well, I can clean that up a lot easier than the other shit.
Fuck.
The other shit would take a lot longer to clean up.
When you put her in finance school.
That's easy. I am finance school. Like, what? I'll clean that up clean.
Budget central.
That I can't help. That is a whole lot of long-term trauma that wasn't even there for it.
And it wasn't even caused by you.
100%.
Majority of the time, it wasn't caused by you.
But also the financial shit may have came even before me as well too. But that's an easier thing to clean up. There's a lot of things you can do to clean that up. But the other stuff, I gotta put my hands up to that one. I gotta back up because my mental's important as well too. So
I like that.
I'm gonna hold that down. I'm gonna hold that down, and we can clean that up on the side. Yeah, man. No, man. Deavy, what are you saying?
Yo, speaking of dating.
No, Matt. Let
what are
Deavy
you
answer.
saying?
No. See, we gotta stop doing this.
Matt,
Let
what are you
Deavy answer. He asked us a question. Like, he has to answer a question as well
can't
too.
talk over people.
It's okay.
Matt, what
I'll
you
do it this
saying?
time.
I'm with Kordell on this one. You're gonna answer the question.
I hate gods. Anyways, I am a man of habit. I usually go towards the patterns and trends of
know what you're
just
gonna say.
how things move in life, and I stick with that. For example, the party thing. I said, yo, I'm gonna stick with party showing his face and all that shit.
Yep.
So with that being said, Matt, what were you saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, no.
Dancing.
Okay.
No. He danced.
Go.
He danced. No, Matt,
Oh,
stop.
he danced. He's still
just
dancing.
danced.
He's still
pulled a
dancing.
U. He pulled a U. Just dancing.
stanky leg.
He's so lucky I don't have the fucking Bluetooth on my side.
Holy fuck. Okay, so
Answer.
I'm going with the team that's mentally broken. I'm sorry, cuz.
What?
I failed you. I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Can you explain why?
Yeah, explain your rationale, please.
And not a pattern. Do not bring up patterns.
Okay. I sometimes like to try to fix things and people.
Oh, you're Mr. Fix It.
Sometimes, not all the time. Right? This is one of those that just happens. Right? So I'm fine with her being mentally unstable or mentally broke, whatever, and get whatever benefits that comes with the mentally broke thing. I don't want to say it on the podcast. I've been dodging that.
You brought this topic up.
Okay, fine.
You brought this topic up.
Fine, crazy things have better pokes.
Okay.
I hate cons. I hate him.
Okay. No, yeah, you know what, DV? I have to agree with you on that because the crazy girls that I've been with, they've been the best fuck, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Then you gotta be sleep with one eye open, fam. Like, no. You gotta be so careful with that kind of flex. Those are the ones that putting the holes in the jimmies and doing the most, fam. They're literally gonna make you. She's gonna be mentally broke, and she's gonna make you broke. Cause you ain't gotta pay for a ute, maybe twins, triplets. Lie to you, bro. There's been some things popping up on IGs. Girls is mentally not stable. They said, yo, it's not the way to go.
We just gotta pick the girl that's less mentally not stable.
You don't know what that looks like until it hits peak.
Yeah.
And you don't know what peak may be.
Peak could get dangerous.
It could be bad for you.
Yeah.
But let's not act
So-
like the broke thing is that much better because
it's not.
she could run your money up. She gonna run that
Yeah,
shit up.
she could actually be like, oh, can I borrow your credit card? And then she's fucking down at the Ritz-Carlton.
I'm sorry. I'm making more work for you.
Beep.
Sorry. Sorry.
I agree with you 100%, but I feel like as a man, and I was even crazy. I was telling one of my youngins today, you gotta stop being so nice. You gotta stop being a pushover. you should not be able to say yes, 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 yes. You got to learn how to say sometimes no, 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 no. It's not you being rude or disrespectful.
Especially with
It's
things.
just you taking your foot and putting a step down, like, hey, no. So if someone's gonna come to me and ask me, hey, can I borrow your credit card? I need to break down what you're gonna be doing with my credit card, where you are going with my credit card. It's my credit card. I feel like we allow people to, not everyone, allow women or even vice versa to push people over and be like, you can't do that
We give trust away too easily.
too easily. We gotta stop with that.
You gotta earn it.
You start, hey, when you enter the credit world, you start at a 730 in that area. Maintain that. Do not allow someone to mess that up for you just because of love. Love is whatever. Love is whatever, fam. I promise you.
And we out here
I
with
love-
girls looking for credit scores.
I give them 10 grand because I love them.
the
Care.
fuck?
I love them, so I let them use my car, and they crash it, so it's okay. It's like, no,
it's not.
It's not okay. Stop with that. Love is not always it. How you guys work together on a day-to-day basis is really it. Put your foot down and say, no.
Yeah, and don't forget that you in a relationship also counts as half. So as much as you keep catering and trying to bless, it's like, dog, are you good? Are you straight? Hello? Are you okay? Because like you don't look okay. You look raggedy. Your shirt's done messed up. It looks
Yep.
like a V-neck. You haven't gone in line up in a minute. Like you need
I thought we were
glasses. You're not
shaky.
even wearing glasses. Like, yo, how come I can see your toe coming out of your shoe? Like, fix up.
Why
You're
not-
ashy as fuck. Like, yo, hello, care about your parents. I see the belly happening. Hello,
Why are you not taking care of yourself?
because you're always that person always trying to
Take
make sure
care.
they're
Yeah,
blessed.
exactly. And you got to pull back and be like, yo, what are you going to do to take care of yourself? So if you're coming to me financially broke, what are you going to bring to the table and be like, I want to fix these things? And if I'm here, bet I'll show you. If you're willing to work on your shit, I'm willing to work with you. But you got to be willing to work on it as well too. And that can be on the same side of where you're coming from as well too. If you're willing to work on your mental breakdowns and so forth and what's going on with your mental health, bet I'm there to work with you. You have to be able to work on your shit. You gotta show me. If you can't, then I can't work with you. Simple as that.
Yeah,
Gotta bring something to the table, even if it's the numbers.
even if it's a round table.
Come.
Make sure you guys like up this, comment if you guys have any questions. I mean,
Cooking.
Cards apparently told me that I was right about a topic or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that right now. Actually, unfortunately,
Let's not leave that to the end of the pod like usual.
Yo, and if you got this far, go hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and go follow us on Instagram for daily reels.
Know what I mean, and go crazy on TikTok, yo. You're on
Thank
that
you.
bitch.
Love y'all. So, I hate really saying this, man. I was on the phone with DV earlier before we started this pod, and I was talking to him like,
Daddy D,
I'm gonna make a drop for that.
Daddy D.
And I was showing him like it's unfortunate that sometimes things happen in life and we have these topics on the pod, and like sometimes we go back and forth, and then later on in life we find out, hey, vice versa was right. Majority of the time, DV.
I am a real Grenadian. Fight for what's right.
Yeah, this is Sam's trainer, by the way, from the other pods ago. That's his trainer. Yeah. Okay. Let me get to it. So I recently got my insurance papers. I wish I had them down here. It would have looked a lot more funnier. But I got my insurance quote for the year of 2024, and I was very, very confused and very conflicted.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out, mind you, I've been pulled over or getting tickets a long period of time.
Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. But for some odd reason, my insurance went up $2,000 for the year to make a grand total of
I
$8,000.
think you told us this on the pod.
This is the update. This is where I'm going to say you're right.
Okay.
Insurance is a bunch of scammeries. After talking to them and actually breaking down everything, they had no reason to raise my insurance except for one thing, because everyone else's car is getting stolen around me. So after speaking to my insurance broker and after going out and getting a real quote, they finally lowered my insurance back to what it was.
Hey.
But image if I would be that stupid person just to take the first thing insurance said to me.
Yeah,
And this
that's
is
wrong.
where I want to come back and say, yo, unfortunately, I agree with you. They are literally just trying to take money out of your pocket. They don't give a damn about, hey, I've been with you for 3 years. Hey, give me a deal. No. They'll just raise your shit to raise your shit and not give you a proper reason. So what I want to say to people who have quotes coming up or a new year coming up, shop around. shop around. Do not take the first thing you get from insurance, because I feel like insurance is probably one of the second or third highest bills you're gonna be paying on a monthly basis, from your mortgage to your car payment. Next thing in line is most likely insurance.
Insurance is up there for sure.
It's 100% up there. So I just want to remind people, I got my renewal and I told them no. And I told them go back and come back to me with a proper number, because that's insane.
Yeah.
I don't care if I live in a high area where a lot of thefts happen. I haven't done anything. Don't quote everyone around me. Quote me. Me being Kordell. Thank you very much. So I want to come back to the pod and unfortunately say, DV, you are right. Insurance is a bunch of scammers. They just want money, and it's not a good look. It just makes you very more discouraged and not able to do the right thing in your life. You're spending extra money on things that you weren't spending so much money on the year before.
Right.
Start to win.
Pod me is saying, of course, I'm always right, but real me is saying, I don't know if I said that or if that was with Z, because Z was big on the just insurance is stupid, but it's crucial just because of
Of
accidents
the
and stuff.
accident and so forth.
But
Yeah, I wanted to come in and be like, yo, I remember having this conversation on the pod and saying,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
DV,
yeah.
shut up, dog. No, it was me and you.
Okay.
We did bring up the conversation again after, but it was me and you. You know, like, yo, there are a bunch of scammers for we should not be paying this amount of money for that kind of bullshit. And I just want to say, yo, it is a bunch of bullshit, because I'm going back and forth with people right now, and it's just foolery.
it's them, the
Shouldn't have to.
mechanics, the veterinarians.
Pool.
Who else is in there? I'm gonna add in the lash lady now. Gonna add in the hair lady
Hair.
now.
It's all that wig 600, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
The barber's that's charging him more than $100. Sorry.
what barber is that?
No, because I mean, when celebrities go to them, their price raises. So
Of course, depending on who you are.
yeah.
I hear that.
yeah.
Shout out my barber. Still keeps the price where it needs to be. Still, come on now, competitive prices. How to say that?
Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention just from last pod is that I forgot to mention to Cause about just HR. You can't talk to employees like that have HR. You never had no HR. So that's what you think, oh yeah.
I am HR. I am
This is
HR.
the worst HR in history. The worst.
I am HR.
Yeah, come talk to
Cordell,
your
I have a
issue.
problem. Yeah, what is it? No. Oh, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck back
Yeah.
to work, nigga. Like, you're really bitching about that? Get back to work.
So I just wanted
You
to
didn't bag? Okay, go bag.
I'm gonna add in HR is a big part of things, and that's why they teach you just how to deal with people accordingly.
Handle situations,
Yes.
dissecting problems. Yeah. No, I know. It's important. Is there like a separate outside class I can go to for this?
You're not gonna go.
If I have to pay, then nah.
You're not gonna go.
Nah. I'm not here for the shits, fam. But
Real. Oh, hang on. Go ahead, man. Go. All right. This part is brought to you by Matthew. Let me get his drop real quick. I mean,
Producer.
let's go, man.
All right, so we got some news about Netflix and Facebook. It's some bad news. Some real bad news. Something you're going to be very, very, very surprised about, but not surprised at the same time.
fuck Netflix.
Run it.
Lawsuit reveals Facebook sold all of its users' private messages to Netflix for $100 million.
Okay, that is crazy. That is crazy. And let's just deal with the
And it's an agreement between the two companies. So the two companies agreed to do this bullshit.
So this was like a leak, then.
Yeah, this is a leak. The two companies did a deal. It wasn't a public deal.
Right.
And Facebook was like, "Yeah, we'll give you all of our users' private messages for $100 million."
What
That's
the
crazy.
actual fuck
That's crazy.
is going on here?
Ah.
Where did I click the fucking checkmark box on my shit to allow that to fucking happen?
Do you take the time and read it?
Hell fucking no.
So it might have been. It might have easily been there.
That is so stupid. But what would Netflix really be doing with that kind of information? Trying to start another show? Are they trying to dissect what users are talking about on a day-to-day basis? Are they trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. People want to see more of this and that, or this is happening in this person's life. Oh, let's make a show about it. Yeah.
I feel like that's so fucked up. I feel like we need to be more careful when we are clicking through this shit. I know they make it a lot longer than it really needs to be, and there's a whole lot of bullshit jargon, but like now look. Now really look.
That's crazy.
That's so upsetting to hear. And I'm sorry for the people who do use Facebook Messenger a lot and have a lot of personal shit on that. Thankfully, I don't use that bullshit.
The way they use that, data, they literally just like they'll have like some kind of computer go in and like dissect the messages between different people, and they'll create different profiles for every single kind of person.
The most
and because they have emails and they have everything else, they can literally be like, as soon as that person gets an account with the platform, they can show them exactly what they want. So they're gonna spend months and months watching shit because the algorithm is so good. It knows exactly what you want just based off your message history. Because if you're sending like the sexy mexy messages,
yeah, you're gonna be wanting to watch that bullshit. Yeah,
they're gonna be showing you like 50 Shades of Grey. They're gonna show you all that shit in your feed, and you're gonna be staying on there for a minute.
You're saying with ads. This helps for ads.
Yeah, for ads as well. Yeah, for advertising.
Now that's two different ways of just tapping into
data's
people.
massive.
Hey, yeah, we saw that lots of people were talking about reruns of this, or this is happening in this person's life. Okay, let's make a show about it. And also ads. You like football, you like cars, you like this and that. You talk about it a lot in your messages, but we're going to push that out more to you guys.
Wow.
Okay.
Reed Hastings, in the article, it said Reed Hastings also sits on Facebook's board, and they did a deal like a little while ago. Facebook came up with like Facebook Watch, which was like Facebook Watch was kind of like their version of like Netflix. And then because they did that deal, they did like another advertising deal, and then they were like, "Hey, we'll pay a lot of money to advertise on your platform, and you discontinue it." So these guys have been doing deals for like a decade.
Do you guys think that number's kind of low for what it is?
100 million for users' data?
For the information that they're getting.
100 mil is low.
I feel like that's low.
That's very
Yeah,
low.
you think I think it'd be like 5 times that.
I feel like that's low for the amount of people that use Facebook and what Facebook is built up to
Billions.
be.
That
Right?
should be at least a bill.
That's what I'm saying. At least somewhere in that
should be a
higher
billion, yeah.
echelon. I'm here like calculating how many people use it and how much money that is. That's not a lot of money. Damn. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, one of the best things I've ever heard is just follow the money. So I'm happy Cods said that, and I can't put anything together yet, but
I have a hot take.
go for it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have a hot take. I feel like Facebook did this to now take on the higher ones of who's been doing the most. Like, because you know how we already have Instagram, we already have everything going. I feel they're really trying to take on TikTok when it comes to how viral they have been. TikTok. If you talk to anyone, it's always about TikTok. How can we now bring in Facebook and Instagram to be more relevant than TikTok? We got to spend the money so now they have the money now to do something bigger with. They're gonna basically invest the money back into themselves to grow.
No.
If Netflix is paying them $100 million, they're gonna use that money for maybe creating some new ideas to get themselves bigger than TikTok or whatever else is happening around them. They were the biggest at one point. Now new things keep coming out and keep slapping them down further down the line. And maybe they've realized their viewers, their users are going down. I've always heard for shout out Johnny. Johnny was like, "Yo, Facebook videos, do some of your Facebook videos." I'm like, haven't seen him send me a Facebook video in a hot minute. It's always TikTok. So I really do feel like they're just trying to take on what's going on around them.
Two things. You think that's a hot take?
Yeah.
I think just because it's only 100 mil, they won't do that just because, one, we already all said it's low, and two, like for Facebook, 100 mil, I think, is that a lot for them?
I think it's a lot.
No,
I don't think that's a lot for them.
It's for Facebook. That's a good chunk of change, but Facebook is a like multi-billion-dollar company.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So like that's a small price to pay for how much money they can make with that money.
we invested, into something, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy to the point where they're going to compete, but they've already been competing since they started. So I don't see them trying, I need to follow the money on this one. I think there's a bigger play.
If you guys had $100 million and somebody gave that to you, what's the first thing that you would do?
That's different because I'm not a $100 billion company.
That's what he's asking. What would you do?
What I do?
If somebody came to you tomorrow and was like,
Here, hold this.
dropped $100 billion, or sorry, $100 million on your doorstep.
I'll give it back to them, yo.
You can go. Clearly not one of my man
I'll
done.
probably go to the neighbor and just bust them like, yo.
Honestly, I would invest it into a business. I would want that money to grow, so I have years and years of money coming throughout my kids and my generations. To be honest with you, I don't think I would just sit on it. I'd really try to create something with it.
Yeah, I would invest into restaurants that I just fuck with. So Mr. Biggs is going to Square One, and
2
we're
or 3
putting
locations.
a next one by Youngn and Dundas, or even like Union Station or somewhere like big where they'll just go crazy and rack up some dollars. Because that lunch special,
Yeah,
I would go crazy.
I would honestly just want to be like Shaq, literally.
You get like 100 different car washes and shit. You just buy a shitload of
Five
small
Guys.
businesses.
I have Forever 21. I just have a whole. What does he have? Not AT&T.
Portfolio.
He has a whole like security flex. I don't know which one he has. There's multiple of them. He owns all that. Like that's the kind of flex I want to be on. Multiple things where I can hand it off to each one of my kids or hand it off to my parents, my brother, whatever the case may be. And it's like, yo, here, you. Oh, this is you, and I just oversee it. That's
Here's my portfolio companies.
like real shit. Here you go.
I like the gas station thing, odds.
Yeah,
Gas station.
Yep.
That's how you always stay up.
always.
Hydrogen powered gas.
Always gonna need a well 1-2 electrical as well too. Plugins. Yeah, man. Come on. Gotta be able to invest. Be smart with it. I hate all the ones where like people just don't be smart with their money. Like they have an opportunity. They're literally getting handed money from parents and like wealth and from down the line. They're not really doing something to like push forward and actually get it done. But because we didn't come from that, we think a little bit differently. So
Yeah.
it's hard to really see where they're standing.
It's
so.
crazy. There's like a stat. There's something like, I can't remember what the number is, but there's a lot of people that win the lottery that go broke.
Yes.
They go literally broke. Like you'd imagine if you got all that money, even if it was like a couple $1 million, you'd spend it wisely. But these people just go absolute broke.
Still mising my dollars, fam. I'm mising, dog. I'm holding.
Quick story. When I used to work at quick story, Matt. When I used to when I used to work at the bank, this guy got inheritance and would come in, and we would literally see the money go down and down and down. And when he would give us bills, there would be white stuff on the bills. Yeah. So I was just like, oh, okay. And it's not even just that. It's like he would come through and kind of be tweaking too. So hands probably got a little dirty, but I mean, hey.
So he was feeding a little white snow addiction.
Yeah, and
so
just
tough.
whatever that life brings, where it's just like, yo, I
Other
need
stuff.
this, I need this, I need this.
So with the white stuff, it comes other things as well too. It comes to
Hookers.
shorty. There you go.
that
See,
shit.
comes to
All that
shorties
shit.
and everything. This is exactly why sometimes now that DV says this, sometimes why I don't go to the tellers. I feel like they be judging my shit sometimes. We look at my shit like, oh,
Yes.
100%.
We're humans.
100%. I feel
Of
they're
course,
looking at,
they look at they're like, oh, this person. Oh, look at how much is going out, or how much is coming in.
yo, hey.
Because
I hate
when you pull
that.
up an account, the teller can see like your entire transaction history. They can see everything.
I know. I hate that. I hate that. We watching that.
And the other secret, Matt, you got to answer the question, eh? But the other secret is that we are able to write notes about customers.
DV
So
showed
we
me
write
this.
notes about if a customer gets a little brolic or just a little, even just if I have an attitude with them, and I just say if someone's just in their own bag and they're going through shit during the day, and someone's just not, the customer is just not being a customer and just asking too much or just whatever, just going too crazy on me right now. Well, I'm crazy too. They could leave, write this in their notes, safe. And then that carries with them for a minute. I think maybe 5 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you guys put it into like a CRM, like customer relationship management, and then you could utilize that against them if they want to.
Yeah, they use Salesforce now.
Got it.
I hope to God. Well, my shit's probably like clean as fuck. It's like, yo, I'm gonna guess like, yo, he's super polite. I'm super polite. What? Guys, seriously? What do you mean? What? I don't turn up at the bank. Maybe at TD. Maybe at TD, actually. Fuck that place. Fuck TD.
Please ask him for 4 pieces of ID.
Oh, that happened.
Double
Not
check
4,
with the
but like,
pen. Ask him where he lives. I know it hasn't changed for the last 10 years.
if you want to annoy me like that, then you'll get some smoke.
and hold checks above 1,500.
That needs to stop happening. That needs to stop happening.
That's crazy.
That shit's
Maybe
annoying.
profile. People sleep on just people being just racist and profiling.
Hey,
That happens, and like, I'm sorry,
It's
but
unconscious. Yeah.
that-
People
that-
just do it.
People will do that, and it carries with them throughout their just lives, where they work, where they live, all that shit. So I feel for all the people of just color or whoever is just darker in their race, because the darkest people in a race always go through the most bullshit.
I have something I want to show you guys, and I want us to like just talk about it, if that's okay. It's the same thing that Deavy's kind of talking about and touching on right now.
Yeah. I'm going to do some serious. If I didn't have what I have right now, like let's just say I didn't have it, I would probably put it into some sort of business. And I put it into like multiple businesses that are cash flowing. I buy a bunch of businesses that are already cash flowing and I'd sit on them.
You guys moving somewhere different?
I would definitely move somewhere as well. I'd move to
does
South
that-
America.
Does that place change versus like how? So, for instance, Cos said he would go to Grenada, but with that 100 mil, does that change where you would go?
I feel like I'll give myself some time to travel and figure out exactly where I want to plant myself, because now I have the opportunity and the money.
For sure.
I wouldn't just pick one spot. I would want to travel around and see where I fit perfect, because I have the money, I have the time. There's no point of spending money and not being able to. But
I like that.
yeah, for sure, I already told myself if I were to get that kind of money, I'm disappearing for at least 2 to 3 weeks just so I can just sit down, ocean view, and just research,
Collect your
travel, and just
thoughts.
collect my thoughts and
Yeah.
see what I want to do, because I feel like people, when you win that money, you're so excited. You just want to jump to conclusions and spend here, spend. No, sit down, write in your book or write on your phone.
Evaluate.
Just see what you need to do. Like, hey, I want to give this person DV like $1 million just so he can do what he needs, because I know he's doing RoundTableTalk or whatever. I want to give Matt a little 500, 750,000 so we can pursue photography, whatever. It's like really calculate shit so you can really make some better decisions for yourself and also people around you, depending on who those people are.
Are you traveling and doing that, or?
Yes, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna be here doing that. Can't do it here.
Okay.
Gotta be out of here. Don't know where though, but somewhere. Maybe Bora Bora.
If you go somewhere, would you bring your phone as well to disappear, or what?
I bring my phone. Are you
gonna post pictures too?
No, I'm gonna be
you
quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Go
I'm gonna be
MIA
quiet.
for a
No, I'm gonna
bit.
be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Cos loves posting.
I'm gonna be quiet. No,
too much.
I'm gonna be quiet in that circumstance because I really do want to calculate and really be on my ones. I'll have my phone with me for sure though.
You posted,
I'm not posting.
especially to flex.
Poor little feet in the sand.
Exactly. See, already with a corona in his hand. The fuck? Fuck out of here.
I showed the man them a video that was posted actually just within the last little bit, and I feel like I want to ask you guys. Oh, I kind of have an idea where you guys are gonna say, but I'll still ask the question: do you guys think racism has died out, or is it still exactly where it's been over the last 50 to 100 years?
Died out since.
Since whenever, since it's really been a thing. You guys think it's died out? It's always just been there. It's just been a little bit different. It's been kind of hiding, just because things have been growing differently.
Just hiding. I think people already have just perceptions and stigmas towards people. But again, you know what? The other day I was with KJ and he explained that the stigmas are different from racism. So from what the vid cause showed us with, to let the viewers know, it's pretty much just a video of this guy that was looking for a place to stay, and when he was on the phone with the lady and trying to get just like the info down, she hung up on him just because he was black, and she explained it. And yeah. So sorry, I'm all over the place. With this one, but I think it's still there. It's just a hidden thing, and it's on that person on how they want to act towards it, because lots of people act towards it. I'll even add it myself by joking about it, but it's not like I'm gonna go and do anything harsh or say anything harsh to someone,
No.
or treat them even differently just because they're a different race. Like, I'm still gonna give them the time of day
Respect.
to explain themselves or explain who they are and type of shit. But I'll joke around though. Shit, I feel like we need to be able to joke around in life just because people take things way too seriously.
Way
But
too
yeah.
seriously. Yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. I feel like sometimes when I'm out, I will never change the way I dress or a certain way I walk or do whatever I do on a daily basis just to please other people. But when I see that little glare or little they look at me a little bit differently, I smile. I'll even wave. I'm trying to show you that I'm someone that you can approach. I'm someone that, but I'm not gonna change who I am just because I'm the color of my skin. I'm gonna dress this way. I wear all black when I'm at work. I'm out here getting gas, and you're staring at me. Hey, what's up? When I start talking, you're gonna realize that I'm a very nice person. I'll hold the door for you. I'll do those 1-2s. You don't need to be scared of me. But that's where it's like people get shit fucked up and kind of gets a little bit annoying, and it gets to me sometimes where like I'm just being judged off of the way I look so quickly when I'm a very nice person. I'm always the most giving person you ever meet. So it really does kind of like fuck with you sometimes, but you just got to remember, hey, stay positive, joke about it sometimes, and just go about your life as much as possible. It does get to you. It is hard.
So is it? Sorry to pause on that, Ewan. Is it racism? Your question?
Yeah, it hasn't changed. It has not changed at all. It has not changed. I feel like some people would say like it's kind of hidden or it's no, like people won't believe. Some people don't believe it's still there because it's just not talked about maybe as much. But it really does happen on a day-to-day basis. And like when I see videos like this pop up, it's like this is the prime example of the shit we go through on like a day-to-day basis. But we just don't talk about it.
Causing that day to day.
Day to day. It's literally, but this is literally my life.
Yeah.
It's literally my life.
Think
People
like-
don't understand that.
Yeah, there's a thing called like unconscious bias, and even though it's not like physically present or you don't see it as much, but you do see it. It's just not as prevalent. But people are still thinking the thoughts,
It's blind.
and you can see just from those messages that were showed. Like
Yeah.
the guy looks like he goes to church. He's a good guy. Has good intentions, and he's just like totally blindsided by like what the fuck this like. We all bleed the same color, but the thing is, there's always going to be
Yeah.
people have traumas, people have experiences, and they have preconceived notions
Yeah.
about who people are based on their skin color.
100%. I showed you guys, I think about almost 8 months ago, I stopped going to this certain LCBO in Saga just because every time I went there, they followed me around the store. It's like, that makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, why am I the only one of everyone in the store being followed around the store? So I was like, you know what? I'm not coming back here anymore. I'm boycotting this. So
Is that why you don't go to Loblaws?
that's not the reason why I don't go to Loblaws.
It's one of them.
It's one of the reasons for sure.
Okay.
Now, I realize that it's a lot easier for me and more time effective for me to just get it ordered, but that also was a problem I did have as well too. Every time I was leaving, like out of a month, my car would just stop, and now I'd get checked and do this whole 9 yards. It's embarrassing. Like, no, I did spend the $200 on these groceries. I really did. You can check the receipt. Go right ahead. I'm not stealing. But it just sucks. It really does, and that's the kind of thing that does affect you.
Yeah, I would get into my victim bag on that. Sorry, not gonna play that on me. Yep. No, I feel ways about this. This is a reoccurring thing,
Totally.
and I have an issue with this. Yeah, it hurts.
What my pops did tell me to do is every single time it happens, staple the receipt to the last receipt that it happened. So you have documentation of, hey, this happened 4 times. You have the dates, you have all the groceries I paid for and everything, all stapled together. And I carried it with me when I do go to the store. So you're gonna stop me again? Great. Well, here's documentation that you've done this 4 times. Check back to the tapes, check back all to the shits that every single time this happened. And do not let me get my lawyer involved with this bullshit. So you really gotta go that way sometimes.
Number one thing is just press record. After you pay, okay, and you're done paying, press record on yourself. Okay, guys, we already know. This is when I just get into my ignorant bag. I'm talking to the camera and be like, okay, we already know what's gonna happen. I'll be surprised if it doesn't happen, but let's see. Let's test it out.
Doot.
Oh, well,
Here we go again.
called it. Let's hide the camera so they don't see.
Here we go
Let's have
again.
this conversation.
And then you're gonna have the people. It's like, oh, he's being so extra. It's like, no, because you don't live in my shoes.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah, you're not the one going through it, so
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure people are vigilant around them as well too, and just understand, yo, we are human as well too, and
I love having those convos with certain ethnicities about just what black people go through because
just
they're
don't get
just
it.
like, what?
So, yeah,
no,
like,
that doesn't happen.
I hate
It's
that.
like, God, it's okay.
That upsets me because this happens to me, bro.
God turned into the Hulk just now. I hate that.
It happens.
I mean,
it really does happen.
I mean, you're speaking from frustration, but for me, it's one of those just education times, and the worst. So it goes from being fun to the worst is just like, no, not a lot of white people say nigga still. It's like, fam, you would be surprised.
You'd be hella surprised.
You would be surprised.
Hella surprised, brother.
The best is when also when you're talking to some dude and then it's like, yeah, I've never said it. I'm just like, fam, I've heard you say it before. Relax.
Or they try to explain the way they say it, like the ER, the whole thing.
Yep.
It's like, fam, regardless of the fact, you still,
Yo, but if they say it in the music videos, fam, are you 4 years old? I have to tell you, don't repeat everything you hear. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? That shit is so stupid. Like, dog, come on.
You're right.
What the fuck we doing?
You're right. Honestly, I just realized I'm not gonna change for nobody. I'm not gonna change to make myself fit in. Like, I don't care. Simple.
So are you saying you're done with? I see you trying to judge. Now let me just be myself, because before you were saying you would do. Some
I would try to like not alter my voice or try to talk a certain way, but I would just not talk the way I would want to. Like, no, I would normally talk. I wouldn't dress a certain way when I'm outside. It's like, no. Hey, if I'm out here wearing all black with my hood on, walking to a store to pay for my gas to walk back out, I should not be stared down. I shouldn't be talked to differently. Like, that's where I come from. It's like, yo, this is the way I want to dress. This is the way I want to do things. I shouldn't have to change it just so to make you happy or make you feel comfortable.
For sure.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do what I need to do. It's who I am.
Hear that. All right, Matt. Please continue with your topic list. So on a pod, they were pretty much just having a conversation about, and shout out to Horrible Decisions, right? But they're pretty much just having the conversation of, hey, there's a lot of people that are body shaming fat girls or bigger girls, than there are versus the skinny tangs. But the skinny tangs are also hearing that, hey, you're so skinny and scrawny and stuff, and just the balance between the both, or the battle even between the both. And I just thought it was an interesting topic just because I'm kind of now seeing the rise of people complaining about the scrawnier things, I guess. I don't even know how to say it without sounding like a douchebag, but...
Well, as they call me, MAGA.
MAGA, yeah. The MAGA things.
I feel like that will always be a never-ending battle. I feel like it doesn't matter which way you put it. There will always be that 1-2 post of like a girl that's a little bit thick and then be like, this girl's not thick, she's fat, or the case may be. It's all based on what people think, what that person thinks, what that person posting or wherever the people think. That's what they think, and that's okay. And I feel like I've grown to more love. Like, hey, I'm cool with a girl that's more on the thicker side. I'm cool with a super skinny girl. Like, I'm cool with that. And like, I feel like people who don't understand that are just not there yet. They don't understand it yet. You like what you like, and that's okay. That's what people just don't understand. It's okay for someone to be skinny. It's okay for someone to be that thick. I feel like it's more. It's better to just be comfortable in your skin. If you're comfortable in your skin, then don't let it bother you.
Right.
I've been getting called skinny since I was in grade 1. I've been the same size since I was in grade 8. It's been the same amount of years. I could wear the same shirt I wore in grade 8 till right now. So I've already caught the smoke. Oh, you look like a skeleton. This, that, and the other. It's like, yo, I feel like just grow to be comfortable in your skin as much as possible, and don't let anything phase you, because you are who you are. God made you there like that for a reason.
So are you saying that people should also accept how their body is, or should people try to work towards the perfect body, whatever that might even look like to themselves?
If that's what you want, shoot for what you want. If you think yourself in the mirror, you think, I need to gain 40, then that's what you want. But do not let outside people try to affect your mindset. And I know it's easier said than done. 110% it's easier said than done because social media is just a whole bunch of this. I went from this to this.
Right.
I went from skinny to being this thick, and now look how I look. It's hard to stay in that right mindset to be like, hey, I'm okay being who I am. Yeah, it's very, very hard. So to answer your questions, all depends on what you want. It really does boil down to that. That's what people got to remember.
Negative always weighs more than positive.
100%.
3 times more exactly in your brain.
100%.
So all that negative shit that comes in, you gotta figure out a way to block that shit, or you gotta cancel that out with a lot of positive. But
That's what you want, as long as you're healthy, bro.
I'll go off what Kordell says. It's not what other people want; it's what you want. So if you're happy with where you're at, whether you're skinny, whether you're like thick, whether you're obese, whatever it may be, if you're happy and you're happy with that, that's all that matters. Fuck what people think.
I heard you almost about to say it. You did good. You're doing better than me. Okay, I'm gonna take the opposite side of this.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the opposite side of this just because this is a podcast and I need to argue with my niggas.
Let's go.
So I think that if Tanya is either too scrawny or too big, they should just feel that. They should feel that and feel like, hey, I need to do something about my health. Because it gets to a point where, hey, I'm either too scrawny, where you can see my bones and stuff, and people are saying I don't look good, or just obese. Yeah, you're too obese, and then it's just like you look at yourself and it's just like, I let myself go and I didn't even notice it over the last X amount of months or years. So I feel like that pressure should be onto people just to get healthy, even.
100%. And that's why I said, as long as you're healthy in yourself, that's what matters. If you're going to the furthest end of each spectrum, that's where you got to really like check yourself. But I wouldn't want you to be like to hopping onto social media and seeing someone that's like that kind of shit. It's like, oh, well, this is this. And like, this is this. You should look like this. Like, this is where we get shit kind of fucked up. And that's where a lot of people have mental health just because of that, because they're trying to build themselves to be that thick or try to lose that kind of weight unhealthily to try to meet the standards. So for me, it's like, as long as you are healthy and happy where you're at, that's all I can really, really say to that. If you're way too skinny, you're not eating, and like you're just not trying in yourself, and you're just doing too much, and it's like, yo, you gotta do something to at least live the life you need to live and not throw it away. And same on the other spectrum. If you're yamming down 80 tacos a day and you're 600 pounds, you should try to help yourself live a prosperous life and not throw it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt.
This kind of leads me into a topic. I just remembered this. So Lizzo,
Yes, Matt.
Lizzo put out a bit of a shocking, I wouldn't say tweet, but a bit of some shocking buzz that she was like leaving music because of all the hate and negative shit that she was going through and whatnot. BBC corrected it and was like, no, she's just leaving like negative energy. Like, she's not taking it anymore. She's not like taking it to heart, because she gets a lot of shit. Like, she gets a lot of shit for the way she looks, her character, all that shit online.
She gets a lot of hate just because she does a lot of goofy shit to the world.
She does.
For example, going to the Lakers game with your ass out and dancing and parading on the front court. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to roast this, because if I go to the Lakers game with my ass out and I'm not as big as you, I'm still
gonna catch
roasted.
the most amount of
that's
heat.
what's gonna happen.
It's, if you were being humble with where you're at and like doing what you need to do, then, and not doing the most, there you go. You want the attention. Sometimes all the attention is not gonna be good attention.
And also the other thing with Lizzo is that she goes from saying love your body to also, hey, like no, she'll go from saying she loves her body, but then also say, hey, I don't really like how I look. So she needs to pick a
Yeah,
side.
so she's like two-faced.
Mental.
Yes,
It's the mental.
pick a side. And honestly, there's a whole thing happening where it's, hey, love your body, love your body, love your body, which is correct. But at the same time, if you are obese, you need to work that out.
You need to
So
rectify that.
yes, cause they need to love themselves, but at the same time, if you're living unhealthy, how much do you even really love yourself? Because it looks like you're trying to kill yourself. So
Yeah, it looks like you kind of given up. Like you don't care about your health.
yeah, because right now in this world we're all about, oh, it's fine, it's okay, yeah, do that, yeah, no, it's fine, girl, go ahead, and we're boosting up people when we really shouldn't be boosting them up, and it's hard to because we want to be positive in today's world, and I get that, and it's important, but it's also a factor to be real. Last episode I talked about just checking the guys on just their duties when it comes to the pod and feeling free to check me on my shit. I had to be able to hear that, dissect it, and process and fulfill whatever that needs to be changed. And I feel like that's just the thing with today's world where it's like, especially with weight, it's like we don't want to show people what's happening. But yeah, yo, you lost 20 pounds in a week. What is happening?
Yeah, I hear that.
So
I hear that 100%, and that's why I say
cancel me. I
yo,
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
cancel 3.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
New name of their EP. No, it's true though, Div. You're right. You are right. We do accept anything and anything, and everyone's it's okay to be this, it's okay to be that. Let's do this, let's do that. Like, let's really be real sometimes. And that's where I caught the most heat sometimes. Like, yo, Kordell, like, you're an asshole sometimes. Like, no, I'm being 100% with you. I'm not gonna hide around no bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And sometimes you get smoked for it. It is what it is. But I'd rather be 100 with you than be lying to you.
Facts.
It's like, no, you look stupid. No, nigga, you don't know how to dress. Go change. You look stupid. It's like, I want to be real with you. I'll make sure you put your best foot forward. But it's life, bro. It's life. It's really, really hard nowadays to really understand which way to pivot. It really is sometimes with everything that's going on.
What's this?
Lucky we didn't give you 6 months probation or something.
I know I'd have been fucked.
You would have. Okay.
4 years of probation.
Oh my god. Okay. I have 3 more things I want to just quickly dive into.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start off on just a serious note. I just wanted to say rest in peace to this man Jacob Flickinger. He was hit by just an airstrike in Gaza while providing aid. He is from out here, and he leaves back his partner and a 1-year-old son. So I just wanted to say rest in peace. Trudeau did come out and mention something about just about what happened. He said, "My thoughts are with the family of Mr. Flickinger, a Canadian citizen who was among those killed in an Israeli airstrike on an aid vehicle. Killed while delivering food to civilians in need. His death is absolutely unacceptable. At a time when humanitarian aid is so urgently needed in Gaza, Israel has an obligation to ensure the safety of aid workers. The world and his loved ones deserve an explanation as to how this happened." And I just want to say this only just happened because we as Canadians pay taxes. We give them to Trudeau to divide out and do throughout what needs to be done. And when this whole thing came out of Hamas and Israel, within the first week or two, we were one of the first countries to give money to Israel. So,
Of course.
Trudeau, when you're looking for someone to blame, you have to also take accountability and say, hey, we did give Israel money for this. The blame does partly go on us.
It does.
Big time.
So I just wanted to say rest in peace to him. God bless his family. God rest his soul. And thank you just for providing aid to those people and trying to just do the right thing. Because you're doing something that, or you were doing something that a lot of people aren't able to do, aren't willing to do, and
Have the courage to do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly so sad. Honestly, like I think about some of these situations sometimes that I really do like think like, yes, like people can come up with a GoFundMe and raise money for the family to take care of all these expenses, but I feel like on this kind of stuff, like I feel like the government should be responsible for taking care of some of these expenses to a certain extent. Something. We pay so much money towards taxes and everything that we're doing. I feel like the family should be taken care of for the next year to 2 years. There's no real timeline on that because you just lost the supporter, the person that was really taking care of things for your family. So I feel like part of the tax money should go towards them, 100%, to a certain extent. Just sad.
Yeah.
Sad situation.
Rest in peace. Bleacher Report also just came out with a top 50 list of greatest WWE superstars of all time. I'm just going to list the top 10. Maybe I'll go to 15 depending on how Cause feels about it. So, actually, do you want me to go from up to down or down to up? Like 1 to 15 or 15?
15 down. 15 down.
Okay. So 15,
God.
we have Mick Foley. 14, Andre the Giant.
What?
I'm not mad so far.
What? Andre the Giant's 14?
Let's hold on. Let's hear them out and then
No, we could talk about. We could, yeah. Whatever ones we have an issue, we could talk about. I don't mind that because we're not gonna remember the whole thing. So yeah, 13, Roman Reigns, too high. Rey Mysterio, number 12. Kurt Angle, number 11. Kurt Angle, low key. I was watching some of the videos. He was actually whipping niggas' asses.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
that submission.
Yeah. Oh, the ankle lock. Yeah. Crazy. They got Hogan, number 10. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper,
that
number
guy.
9. Shawn Michaels, number 8.
Yes.
You like that?
I like that.
I think Shawn Michaels is top
He should
5.
have been.
I think Shawn Michaels is top 5. No offense.
I think he's top 10.
Superstars. This is the superstars.
Yeah, I think top 10.
Matt,
He
thoughts?
should have been higher.
That's
I
what I'm
never liked Shawn Michaels.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, something clearly wrong with you. You guys had matching hair. Like, shut up, man. like,
Yeah.
I look at Shawn Michaels as one of the first superstars, and probably not the first, but to my knowledge, one of the first superstars with that type body type pause, where he was skinny, but athletic, and knew how to fight, niggas. So,
yeah.
okay.
High flyer, everything. He had a good combination of things.
On number 7, we got The Rock. Number 6, we have Bruno Sammartino.
Who the
I don't even know
fuck
who
is that?
I don't even know who the fuck that
Sammartino.
is. Probably old man like
Sammartino.
probably old
Move
man
him up to 15.
probably old man like Piper. Probably old man
Yeah.
like Piper still.
Number 5, John Cena.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I can see
Okay. Number 4, The Undertaker.
Dude, he should be like number 2.
He should be. That's I
Top
literally
3.
Tweeted, I
That should be
literally
top 3.
tweeted. He's top 3,
Three,
but
yeah.
not 3 and 2. So take that with however you want to take that. Number 3, Macho Man Randy Savage is number 3.
Okay. I can
Get
see
outta
that.
here.
Get out of here with that.
Get
right?
out of here with that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, number 2.
He should be fucking.
What the fuck is going on this list? No, who did this list?
Bleacher Report. And number 1 is Bret the Hitman Hart. Number 1.
Nah.
If you were to create a top 5, you know what? And we'll say this for next episode. We'll say this for next
Disappointed.
episode.
Yeah. But yeah.
We'll create a top 5 list
That's
or top 10, whatever you guys want to do.
Do top
and
10.
We could, okay.
Let's do top 5.
Top 10. No, let's do top 10, Matt. What the hell's wrong with you? You don't know that many wrestlers? What's wrong with you? No, you can do a top 10 easily.
You could do top
What?
10 easily. Yeah, because if I just go further down the list from fucking 15 to 20, it's like
There should be some mans up there that should have been.
16. Why is Chris Jericho even on the top 20? Like, I don't, yeah. Like, there's no way Chris Jericho should be above Randy Orton on the list. Randy Orton's 19. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Eddie Guerrero, number 18. I'm not mad at that placement for him.
I think
I'm
it
mad
can come
at that
down.
placement.
I think it can come down a little more. There's some mans that should have been taken out. He can move down a little more.
Why do they have CM Punk above Triple H? And that's why I'm just
Triple
like,
H
okay.
should be way down there.
Triple H is 21. CM Punk is 20.
Fuck.
That's fucked.
Triple H.
I like CM
DX.
Punk.
There's
There's too much.
monument.
Yeah, there's so much with Triple H and
It's okay. We'll come with our top 10. That is insane. I feel like a lot of times we don't agree with a lot of these lists that come out.
They do it for this reason. Just because we're gonna talk about
We're
it.
gonna
and
remix this bullshit. That's nonsense, bro. I think that's completely other nonsense, but we'll come back with it.
Yeah. And cause I just want to let you know they have Batista at number 36.
What? He's at 36?
36, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeff Hardy, 43.
Wow.
And who's just under him? Kofi Kingston. Like, the disrespect on this list is nuts. Yeah.
Jeff Hardy was probably one of the craziest high flyers.
The craziest. I'm going to put him as the craziest high flyer to me, personally. 43. Yeah. He's going in my top 20.
100%.
He's in my top 20.
Fam, we used to remake that shit in real life. You know they say, don't try that shit at home? Oh, no.
Nigga,
I'm
you
trying that shit at home. I broke my bed at least twice.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think that's going to be good for next episode we could talk about.
Wrestling will forever live on within all of us, I
Yes.
feel like.
Unfortunately, I had to flop on my guys, yo. I had to flop
Yo, I
on
was
my
looking
guys.
forward to
I'm so sorry, guys. Let me just show the listeners. So for about months actually, I've been planning just this flex where we could just watch WrestleMania and stuff. And by the time this drops, WrestleMania will be done and stuff. And we'll see if Cody wins. We'll see if Roman Reigns holds the title. Roman Reigns has been holding the title match for 4 years.
long time.
Yeah, he's been running the
It's
shit.
like John Cena when he was holding that shit down. I feel like John Cena was on and off, but for a long period of time, John Cena was holding down his title.
Yeah.
Long ass time.
But yeah, so I forgot that I bought tickets for this concert and it got postponed, and the postponed date is the same day as WrestleMania. So I had no control over it. And when we were supposed to go to this concert, it might have even been in November or December.
Yeah, no one's remembering that.
And then it got pushed to all the way in fucking April. So
it
here
is
we
what
are
it
in
is.
April.
There's gonna be other things popping up. There's gonna be other pay-per-views popping up as well too that we will try to watch. There's also some shit that we might be even going to.
I think we're going to go.
Yeah, it might even just depending on
we'll
how
go.
it goes. We might vlog it. We'll see. We'll kind of 1-2 clips in it, whatever. But this is my first time popping into anything like this for all of us. It's
Yeah.
be a first time, so
Yeah, facts.
we'll talk about it.
We'll talk
see
about it
what
when we
go
talk
on.
about it. Yeah. You guys have anything you guys want to talk about? Or you want to say? Sorry, I keep rambling.
I think I'm straight. Actually, I'm gonna drop this topic for now. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do it up.
Would you guys rather be known on one show for multiple seasons? Or would you guys rather be known for multiple movies? Like being starred in multiple movies. For example, being what's that show called? Everyone Loves Raymond. For example, the star on that show for multiple seasons, or being
Raymond's in some movies now. Don't get him fucked up.
no, I know. I'm just talking about his long run with that show he had, and then for example being on Bad Boys. Which one would you rather be? The movie star or the television star?
Versatility, movie star.
A movie star.
Movie star, because if you can play that many roles as a character, that takes a lot of skill to be able to understand a character, go deep, be able to put on a show. And if you're a star, these are not B movies, yo, that takes serious skill.
Yeah, and you keep climbing the ladder. Each
Yeah.
time. The movie thing is way more. You have more longevity. Even though I'm not trying to shit on the people doing the seasons in one show, because you also gain with that a loyalty of fans who either fuck with your character or you or both even. So
That's actually the reason why I was gonna pick TV. That's the exact reason I was gonna pick TV series.
the comparison cards, because I know that was a tough comparison. The comparison is either you want to be Carlton or do you want to be Denzel Washington?
It's true. It's true. I guess it's all
offense.
mindset and who you'd want to be, and where do you see yourself. If you have a locked in kind of thing with this series, and you know you're gonna get one too,
Or even Samuel L. Jackson. Sorry. Yeah.
there's that way, and there's also the movie way. So I don't know. I feel like the TV way is a lot cool. You're direct with all these people for a long period of time for seasons. I don't know. I think I rolled the seasons though.
But why though? I'm trying to understand why.
I guess me connecting with the cast, me seeing the same people every single day, the same people I work with. The interaction, it'd be a lot easier for me to play that same character for multiple seasons than me.
Are you not trying to level up?
Sometimes it's not always about leveling up, it's just being comfortable in your skin and being happy walking to work every day, in a way. Or trying to challenge yourself. Some people like to challenge themselves every year to do bigger and better things, and some people just want to stay within their bag and they're happy with it.
I look at that as like when people say, yo, I didn't even pick my family, like why the fuck am I stuck with them? This time you get to pick who your sitcom family is, and you gotta roll with them through good and bad, and you have to act through it though.
Yeah, I hear that. And it's like sometimes it's hard to get that done and be the person you want to be, and it's also stressful as well too.
Yeah.
Then there's also that everyday thing you walk in, like Young and the Restless, long time series shit, and then still walking through getting that shit done. Yeah, throwing some people out, bringing some new people in, but it's like you're living through that same shit every day, and it's like it's cool, and you get to really make the shit work.
Spoiler alert.
Don't know.
My grandma watches that show.
My mom still watches that show.
Spoiler alert. It was Victor that planned it. Probably. And another spoiler alert. They end up in a hospital.
Or so the kind of like creepy hotel / like condo
motel,
apartment.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird show.
Yeah.
I remember I used to sit down and like sit with my mom and actually watch that show for it. The killings were kind of the weirdest part. Like when people were found dead. Yeah, weird shit.
I used to love that shit.
That show used to end.
And speaking about shows I need to end, hey, wrap it up. Grey's Anatomy. Hey, Grey looks great. Wrap it up.
It's
Wrap
looking
it up.
grayer than ever.
We're posting this as a clip.
It's going black and white.
Grey, we're gonna put it. I'll even put it. Grey looks crazy just now. She's
It's just time.
21 seasons, 22 seasons.
It gets
Come
up into the
on,
ones
come
where it's
on.
like, yeah, it's time just to call it.
Bro, you're not the
Dreamy-
Simpsons. You're not the
Dreamy done
Simpsons.
Either no, keep
You gotta
those.
be yellow if you're the Simpsons.
No, but keep those, right? Keep those and stuff. Because we how else are we gonna know the future? So, but when it comes to Grey, like, dog,
Yo, it's
this one
time.
needs to
It's
end.
time. I feel like even like I'm watching Chicago Fire right now. Fam, it's just at 13. Like, yo, wrap it up, shorty. Let's go.
No, now I'm gonna be for cards. How come you never watch the shows I tell you to watch?
Because I'm still watching the shows I'm watching. And I watch your shows.
No, watch my
Watch my
shows.
shit.
Watch my shows.
I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
your
go back
shit.
to Dixie Ball, fucker. Fuck you. Watch my
I don't go to Dixie Ball anymore.
Yo, cards.
We're gonna take that on the side.
Please watch Hijack. Please watch. I know you probably don't remember, but I mentioned on the pod. You say you still have Apple TV.
Yeah. I still pay $13 a fucking month for the past 2 years.
Please watch Hijack.
Jack.
Hijack. Please
I'm gonna watch it before I go to bed tonight.
watch the one episode. Even you'll be.
I'll
like,
see
oh,
how I
fuck,
like it.
This gives me fucking Prison Break feels, and then you're gonna be like, oh fuck, Deavon did it again. He put me on another fucking good show. I don't like that shit.
You?
The fuck.
Do you think You's coming back or You's done?
I want. Yeah, cause you can.
I want it to come back.
You already know me. I've been off you for a minute. I'm tired of you. You is just copying Dexter too much. It's too much for me. And that last season was terrible.
Stupid. I thought they'll come back.
The best thing of the last season was the end of the season. Like the last episode where they tied in everything, and
That's where it was
dog,
like,
that's a lot.
holy shit, we've been on a run with this shit. Now it's all making more sense. What was that next show?
It barely makes sense. Don't even do that, cause
It don't, like, once the whole tie came through, like, oh, he was just beefing with himself the whole fucking time.
okay.
You fucking idiot.
That is comparable, but see, okay, so Big Team Edward, or like Big Team Jacob, Twilight, okay? In the last movie in Twilight, they go through a crazy battle scene, right? Crazy ass battle scene. And they realize that it was just one of the vampires showing, because each vampire has a specific just other skill that's like, it could be from being faster, from being stronger to all those other shit. And she was able to show this, the vampire they're going against, like, hey, this is what will happen if we fight. And everybody at the end was like, I was literally like, I was a kid, so I was like, I look at my sister like,
It's
It was
crazy.
crazy. So it was one of the I don't know why I even mentioned that, but yeah.
It's one of those, bro. It's one of
Yeah.
those. I feel that though. I feel like these TV shows and these series just be hitting different, especially because I'm just trying to draw you in more and more and more. But then it gets to the point where it's like you gotta call it quits at the right time to make it be like one of those like greatest series. Because you keep diminishing the great work you already did to make it last longer.
Top 3 greatest show you ever watched? List them. Matt, you two after. List them.
Top 3, I say Prison Break.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's so many series I've watched. I'm going with Prison Break right now. Come back to me for the next answer. Let
For
let
me,
think.
it's Ozark, number 1. Number 2, Breaking Bad. And number 3, Prison Break is up there.
Prison Break was crazy. The fact that they made it just last so long with what they were doing on a serious tip, that was crazy.
I couldn't wait for it to end. It needed to end, though. They almost...
They almost pushed it too far. Still, they were on the cusp. Like, they were just over the edge.
The show Ozark is the perfect show because it's just 4 seasons. And it's one of the greatest shows you guys will ever watch. I promise you guys that.
Ozark?
Ozark. Yeah.
I didn't finish Ozark. It got kind of like boring in the middle. I couldn't continue. I was like, I'm not interested in watching.
Oh, were you paying attention during it?
I think that's the main thing for me when it comes to watching series. I can't just watch it and lay down. It needs to be something where I'm sit up, like I'm here to watch some shit go down. Like that's who I am when it comes to watching these series. So I just got kind of bored in the middle. Kind of got a little washed out for me.
If you could push through and watch until the end of the first season, it's one of the greatest shows ever. And it's undeniable. Matt,
Game of Thrones, The Mandalorian, The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead even went too far, man.
Dead went too far.
Walking Dead went way too fucking far.
Yeah, no, they're still trying to drag it out, but it was good.
Wait, they're not still going?
Yeah.
Those niggas is dead. Those niggas would have caught them by now. I was watching that in fucking high school. Fuck out of here.
There's a show I'm trying to think of.
Okay, do you want to explain it?
It's a bank robbery. They end up going to a castle. What's it called, bro? It's gonna upset my brain. Everyone, their dad was watching it. I think there's 3 seasons or 2 or 3 seasons.
Money Heist. Yeah, Money Heist is not there though.
Money Heist for me was insane.
It was good.
I loved that shit. It just kept me on the edge of my seat, like, oh shit. Yeah, I would say that. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really.
So just the 2?
Just the 2. Nothing else really sparked me
That's why
to.
you gotta watch.
Yeah, nothing else really
those.
sparked me.
How come you don't watch those shows that people say, yo, this is one of the crazy, like Breaking Bad?
I feel like the more hype is being thrown at it, the less I want to watch it for me personally.
Oh, okay. That's you personally.
Yeah.
I understand when people say, yo, I don't want to watch this right now because all the hype. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's one of those where, like, at a certain point in time, don't you just say, like, damn, I actually want to join the conversation and understand why people put this so high on the pedestal? You don't ever say this yourself?
Or I'll leave it to a time where it's like I'll get to it and I get to it, and then I'll watch it and see what the hype was, and then be like, oh shit, like this was pretty cool, but I don't really care to be in the hype of when everyone's watching it there and then.
Not there and then, because you're saying that you just don't even want to join the conversation.
No, I see it pop up and I'm like, okay, cool, and like everyone's talking about it. I'm like, Certain ones I will hop on, but certain ones I'm like, I'm cool. I'm straight. I'll view when I want to like, view it. It's how I want to roll.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
For certain
I'm a late bloomer when it comes to certain things.
Certain shows I have to just get down and watch. Yeah, certain shows. I was happy when, and now I'm just on a tangent, but I was happy when, I keep talking about Dexter, but they closed up Dexter and they had like one last season, and it was like literally maybe 10 years past like the last season, and they just closed it up.
That's the best thing to do sometimes.
So I was happy that they
did that. I understand why certain companies, certain directors want to keep pushing this shit because it's money, it's doing it, and then to make a whole new show is completely a lot harder. But sometimes to preserve Your other work, close it up. Close it up.
Speaking of that, how many seasons does you go? How many more seasons do they have then to you?
One.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably one left. That's it.
One, if
That should
anything, bro.
been done right after season 3.
One, if anything.
They
Because
should've
now it's gonna be like, where do you really go with this? Now you've killed didn't you like document how many people they killed? Like, I think it was like over like 1,000 people dead. Like, come on,
Yeah.
we gotta it's time to cut it up now. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Love should have killed him. And he started it in season 3 too. He started it.
He did. Yeah,
okay,
that
what
was a good
else-
show. That was a good show.
What else we got? Is there even The Office? I hear people that haven't watched.
I've never watched The Office before.
I watched it. I couldn't get into it.
Huh?
Trailer Park Boys,
But
never
you
watched.
have to go. Okay, so thing is, with going back to some of these shows, you guys have to accept that it's gonna look older. So that first season of The Office looks really tacky, but then when you're in season 3 and 4, you're like, wow, like we already came a long way and
Production got better.
more. Yeah, of course.
hear that.
Funding and all that shit.
I think I'm big on
Yeah,
like
that's
this,
crazy,
like CSI Miami, like that kind of shit.
Yeah, see, that's why Miami's cool.
Like was really big on CSI Miami when it was out. That was my biggest shit. All the CSIs I was really big on.
They're saying Law and Order Toronto isn't as good as it should be or isn't realistic just because the cops are trying to actually solve the mysteries.
I saw
That's
that.
crazy.
It's hilarious.
I saw that.
I think another one that was actually good, like I really did fuck with, was Rookie Blue. I think the biggest part for that was
fucking hate
because
guns. I hate- I
was
hate
because it was shot in Toronto as well too. I fuck with that shit. Do you
I
get
rate
mad at
that.
me for the shit that I like?
No, I rate that it shot in Toronto. It was produced pretty
I
well.
love Rookie Blue. He looks so
Actually show him. The crazy thing is, I show him good shows.
Rookie Blue. Have you watched it?
He's disappointed.
Have you watched it?
Sometimes I feel like our friendship is like just work.
No. We coolo. We hang. We do. We talk every day. No.
Guys, watch the show. Get past the first season of a show. Get past the
Rookie
first
Blue had me draw. I don't know why I love
you
these
know
cop
what?
shows. I don't know what it is.
I will watch one of your cop
As-
shows, your corny shows.
Why am I
but-
so corny? Oh, fuck this guy.
Yes, because if I'm even corny for even say this, but if I check the rate per show, I know I'm gonna see higher rating on certain shows that I said versus this Rookie Blue show.
I like it.
Personal preference.
If I watch one of your shows, can you watch one of my shows? That's not Hijack, because Hijack is just you finally watching something on Apple.
That still counts as him recommending a show for me to watch.
Fuck it, then don't watch it. Keep paying them. Fuck it. No, leave it alone. This guy's impossible. This guy's impossible. Ah.
Oh, you guys kill me, dog.
Okay, so we are touching. This is the put-ons, where we put on an artist where we want to shout out, salute to,
Always,
and
bro.
give them this platform to just play their music and hopefully that you guys enjoy them too.
Yeah, man.
So for my put on, this is Young Smoke, Ethereum. Shout out to my name French, crazy director. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome back to another putty.
Let's go, Young Smoke. Cook. Put ons. Huh? Young Smoke, let's go.
Shovel mass and beer.
Oh, man, turn that up.
Total label, Bitcoin, send it in a Ethereum. Feeling my mess, that's a point. Forget me, you been on my mind. Ain't talking Harlem like booby trap. I was a young nigga throwing $1. Earlier that day, I was up in Gucci trying to go and just pop me a collar. Skying me, I was a fly as fuck your daughter, but her the rich type of nigga. Ain't no Vince Carter, I'm in here tryna see her like she a real gold digger. He a dappy than zappy, body to capture. Bitch, you better get the picture. And with extra affections, honey, yeah, real bound to go and get you. And my brother Slime, my brother Prime, he made the 6, yeah, my other dime. VS1 Cuban around the neck of my other dime, she really got other shine. Low-key flex, makeup sex, be the best on a fun of time. Natural face, but she do the breast, she got makeup on, she ain't one of mine. From Canada, got hoes, they knock 'em out of the park. Ace was deep in, they was scared to swim like they thought they seen a shark. Their friends died, they still upload on app when they go and see this chart.
Yeah.
In his head with a hollow and a hole in his heart. And if it's cool, just get high for us, no for them. Stealing my socks, now you owe for the trend. I can tell you really stole from a friend. General curse, how you broke for the rent? How you broke for the rent? Now you can ready the man. I can take you niggas serious again. Shovel, mess, and bearing. Semi-advanced, total, label, Bitcoin, send it in the damn. Feeling my man's that's a point, forget me, you been on my mind. Ain't talking Harlem like booby trap, I was a young nigga throwing $1. Earlier that day I was up in Gucci trying to go and just pop me a collar. Sky and me, I was a fly as fuck your daughter, bought her the rich type of nigga. Ain't no Vince Carter, I'm in here trying to see her like she a real gold digger. He a dappy than zappy, body to capture. Bitch, you better get the picture. And with extra affections, honey, yeah, real bound to go and get you.
Jeez.
So let's go.
Fire track, fam.
Shout out Young Smoke.
Fire.
Shout out my
Let's
name
go.
French. Banger.
You know what it is, man. Again, putties. Love shouting you guys out, man. That's the way it be, man.
Holy.
Great pod, boys.
Like we gave you guys another 2-hour episode, but we'll see what it comes out to. I want to just salute to y'all for making it all the way to the end. I mean,
Man.
thank you for just giving us the time of day. If I don't know if you were listening to this while you're working,
Come on now.
while you're working out, while you're just out on roads getting errands done, wherever
On the
you
shitter.
wherever you are, God bless. I hope everything goes through smoothly. And
As man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Closing words, guys. Anything to say?
Shit. Again, thank you guys again for everything. Thank you guys for messaging us, letting us know that you guys are loving the content, and just literally keeps us going. That's what really does matter. And again, this what really does help us put more EPs out. So thank you on some real shit.
Number one thing you guys can do to support us, hit that share button. Share it with your friends. Share it with as many people as possible. It costs $0 and it helps us out tremendously. So we can grow faster if we get your help to share the episodes, share the reels, share the TikToks. Please and thank you. We love you guys.
100%.
All right. On that note,
It's a round table talk. It's a round table.
TV, you better not play your damn drop before I cut it again.
I'm scared. Ooh, I'm scared.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm scared of guts. Watch Rookie Blue.